And welcome back to GTAAP.
GTAAP.
The Mummy Demastered.
This is relatively new. It just came out, I think, a week or two ago. Maybe a little longer.
I think it's been about a
I think
month.
it was maybe the end of November.
Yeah, it's almost a month, but it's our second day of Switchmas.
On the second day of Switchmas, my true love gave to me a game that's way better than the movie it's based on.
There you go. Yeah, this was definitely. This is like a side-scrolling shooter. It's almost like a Contra, isn't it? Like
it's a run-and-gun Metroidvania. So the action is much more Contra-y, which makes sense because WayForward, who made this, made Contra 4.
Okay.
But it's also Metroidvania in the way that it's blocking out like certain progression.
Okay. Oh, look at that! It's Russell Crowe.
Indeed. So, total aside, I found this out. Apparently, a group of people on the internet, and some are game journalists, are trying to get people to finally give up. Like, everyone hates the term Metroidvania, except for me and people who use it.
Okay. And what do they want it to be called then? Like,
so the name that they gave it, I thought was interesting, but not interesting enough for me to agree with it. Pathfinder games.
It's not bad. I think you just don't like the role-playing game Pathfinder that much, so it's...
Well, not only that, but I think it's like too generic.
Yeah.
And listen, if roguelike ticks you off,
well,
can we all agree to get... Wait, can we... I'm sorry. If Metroidvania ticks you off, can we all agree to get rid of roguelike?
Well, roguelike and walking simulator.
Walking simulator, at least I can kind of see where that comes from.
I've never been a fan of walking simulator.
I get the umbrage with that. My problem with roguelike is, oh yeah, it's a roguelike. Have any of you ever played Rogue? It was like an 80s PC game. There's like no one in this room who's played Rogue. Well, yeah, but it's like that game. That doesn't make it easier to understand if it's like a game I've never played. So you can see how WayForward is sort of like the last bastion of great pixel art.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's pretty.
They seem to be the only ones who can build a company around it these days.
Are they more known for like mobile games or anything like that?
No. They're all this. They've been like thriving in the Xbox arcades. Probably their most famous game is Shantae.
Oh, okay.
Like that whole series.
Yeah.
They know their way around a Metroidvania too. This game has some flaws, but it's kind of cool and unique in its own way. One of the flaws, which we'll probably see before we're done, is the death mechanic is pretty rough.
Okay. I did hear this game was tough.
It's brutal. It's fair, but I don't know if I'll ever beat it, is a good way of kind of describing it.
Brutal.
Oh, we'll die. I'm a zombie mummy. It's like a mummy, but a zombie. So you just raised the dead.
Okay, so I didn't see the new Mummy.
No, it did. Did you see the box office drop?
Well, yeah, but...
I mean, you're saying you don't even know the plot?
Yeah, exactly.
So apparently there's this group, and I know part of this from this game, actually, called Produlum? I don't know, someone was having fun with a Greek dictionary.
Okay.
But basically, their whole thing is, like, they're a paramilitary unit. I don't think they're specifically any group, but what they deal with, like, the unknown.
Okay.
So imagine if, like, the X-Files was an agency.
Gotcha.
So you're sent in, and apparently what they do is they activate this one mummy. I can't remember her name.
Wow, that was really dramatic.
Did you see what I became?
Oh, you became a mummy too?
Yep.
Nice, that's cool.
No matter what you do. I haven't been able to get to the entrance the 2 times I've tried that.
Oh, okay, so this is kind of like...
But I don't think there is a way to survive it. I think even if you got to the end, you'd die.
Gotcha.
But anyway, this is sort of telling you the fact of, like, their whole is the only line of defense against such evil. And her whole thing is, like, she's sort of bringing about, like she's like Queen of the Dead or something like that. And that's why she does the whole, like, double pupil thing, which was creepy.
Is that like she's the one who started the whole new dark universe? Is that what it is?
I think the dark universe was being connected by this secret organization. They were going to be the connective tissue, but she's going to kick off and, like, whoa, the terror that she's created has created an entire legion of demons and monsters and invisible men.
Well, yeah, because it was supposed to be what, like Wolfman. Would they bring back Dracula? Well, Dracula
the ones that
Untold
were on
was
so Dracula Untold was supposed to be part of this, but
Yeah.
they didn't launch the franchise. This was supposed to be part of it. It didn't launch the franchise. There was a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, I think, that was ready to go.
Okay.
With, I want to say Jude Law or someone. And
interesting.
then there was another. I want to say it was Invisible Man.
Yeah, I think
was the
Invisible-
next one on the slate.
Invisible
But it was
Man-
eventually supposed to be Frankenstein and Dracula and everybody else.
But it seemed like now that this one kind of failed, that it kind of
I think they
some
finally just
kibosh
said
on
it's
it.
not going to work.
yeah.
And the sad thing is, they really shouldn't be too mad. They got a really good run with the monsters like a decade ago.
Oh yeah, well
like
I mean,
all the way up through Van Helsing and stuff.
well they did Van Helsing, but then they remade.
Well, they
like,
had the
they
three Mummy movies.
The
They
3D
had
they remade Wolfman. They remade.
Wolfman wasn't part of that initial. Wolfman was. I don't care what anyone says. Wolfman was really good
I did like
with
Wolfman,
Anthony Hopkins and Del Toro.
Yeah, Benicio del Toro.
I can't get up there yet.
Yeah, but double jump.
I don't have the thing I need for that.
I need a rocket booster.
But it's kind of crazy that this is definitely more run and gun because you can see my main weapon is infinite ammo.
Yeah.
The only thing that I feel bad for anyone who came after Samus Returns is Samus Returns solved a problem really, really well, and most games didn't have the forethought.
What was that? Because I didn't play so much.
So this, and we may take a look at another game, Axiom Verge. They said, well, we want more complex shooting than you have in a Metroid. Because in Metroid, you have this. You can shoot forward, you can step up, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Shoot up. Super added this. The ability to run and shoot in a direction.
Yeah.
In the corners. What Axiom Verge in this game do is if I hold down one of the shoulder buttons, see that little lock that appeared?
Yeah.
That's because I'm stuck.
Okay, so
I've
you can
planted
stay in one place.
myself.
Gotcha.
And so now I can shoot on the corners. But here's the problem with that.
Those things will spawn underneath you.
Well, let's just say I'm right here and I want to shoot this guy. God, I hope he walks into my bullets. Thank God he walked into my bullets.
Yeah.
Like, because it's always locked at a 45. Samus Returns said, hey, you got that circle pad? When you lock, you can just shoot in 360.
Yeah.
And that really makes all the sense in the world.
Yeah.
And these are grasshopper monsters.
Yeah. How are they? They're supposed to be, or grasshoppers are supposed to be like locusts, maybe.
Maybe locusts. Look like grasshoppers, maybe, but no.
I was thinking, Egyptian. Like what are the curses? It's locusts and gadflies.
Yeah. One of the things I also enjoy about this is I really enjoy that it's not trying to pretend it's something it's not. Like, I like the map down there is just the one from Super Metroid.
Yeah, exactly.
Straight up.
I saw that. I thought about it. I'm like, yeah, it's fine, I guess.
I like the attention to detail, like how when I shoot, I love the little spray of casings that come out.
Yeah. I would say it's a little harsh that it'll give you your health back at the save stations.
It's brooding. It's not trying to be your friend.
Yeah, I know. It's just in today's day and game.
And like I said, that's one of the reasons I kind of wish it had more control over the gun, because there are definitely parts where I've died because I was shooting on the angle and I didn't put my feet right.
Gotcha. Oh, we can swim. That's good. Get out of the water.
Yep.
Piranha. Are there piranhas in Egypt? I don't know.
The problem is I can only jump out of the water at the top like at the top of my arc.
Yeah.
I can't. Like, you have to basically get to the surface and then you can make it attempt.
Oh my god, does that beep the entire time you're 50% below?
Yes.
That's awful. Yeah, that's really annoying.
Well, again, you eventually get. I can't remember what their conceit is. You eventually get energy tanks.
Yeah.
For lack of a better
Yeah.
word.
Mm-hmm. Music's not too bad.
No, music's great. Everything about this game is great. I'll kind of chalk it up to the Cuphead problem, which is great difficulty is great, but in 2017, there's no excuse for not having difficulty levels. Like, respect your gamer's time. set a difficulty that you say is the true difficulty, and then give an easier one, give a harder one. Like, because I'll never probably see the end of this game, because as much as I'm good at Metroidvanias and enjoy them, I already hit some parts where I'm like, this is terrible.
Yeah.
Just because, like, I just don't have the time to stay here and learn the boss pattern over and over and over again. And I tell you what, I'm actually gonna.
I was just gonna say, do you have a place where you want to get to?
Well, what was I say? I'm probably not gonna get where I was thinking, because I think it's further along than I thought. I'm gonna let myself die just so I can talk about the death mechanic here.
Okay.
Because it's unique, but it's one of the problems with the game. It's like one of those, like, it's really clever, but maybe it wasn't worth what it is. So my character's dead.
Yeah. Now you're
Now I'm a zombie.
Yeah.
Okay? We saw that in the opening.
Yeah.
Now, here I am. In theory, I'm another agent.
Okay.
To get the equipment that I have, I have to go kill that zombie.
Gotcha.
With only the base equipment.
And does he have all your equipment he's using against you?
Well, probably. I don't know. Now that you mention it, like, I didn't really have anything I would have really noticed, because I started avoiding. I started playing extremely cautiously because of that. Because I'm like, it's that bad part of an MMORPG where, like, my body's, I have to go get it.
Honestly, they started doing that in, like, I mean, you think that's in some ways some of the roguelike stuff and things like that, and even Minecraft, when you die, you have to kind of go back and get your stuff off your body and things like that nowadays. Am I correct in that? Or am I?
Non-creative one.
Well, I'm sorry.
That's what I mostly play these days.
While you're rebuilding, I don't know, the main city from Lord of the Rings in creative mode.
Yeah, and Minas Morgul. But I would say that my corpse is definitely...
He's a lot stronger than I thought I would be. You're wasting a lot of time and energy trying to kill something that should be already technically dead. You know what I mean?
And I just died there too.
Exactly.
So here's the thing. That one will... Now I have two of them. Yeah,
that's
like I said, it could stack up real bad. So anyway, but I'm not gonna lie, it's a really good game. It's just maybe too difficult for its own good.
It just has some little flaws here and there. I could definitely, There's
but again, it's absolutely beautiful, so I don't mind bashing my head against it a little bit. But yeah, it's definitely worth your time, unlike the film.
Oh, sorry, Tom Cruise.
Sorry, Tom
Please
Cruise.
don't sue us.
Hey, he's got that Jack Reacher. That's a franchise now, right? Does that count? He's got 2 movies?
It's 2 movies, a franchise.
He's trying. I'm not gonna lie, I do like Tom Cruise post Tropic Thunder.
Yeah.
Tropic Thunder was when he could laugh at himself and he became a better person generally.
Yeah, that's true. I'll give you that.
Alright, well, for GTAAP, I'm Mac.
I'm Kaz. You're like generic Doom guy.
I do like the fact that you're not a character. You're an agency and you keep dying and coming back. That's fun.
And they just keep sending you down here. Just die.
A flow of people. By the end, they're just sending, like, the accountant down in body armor. You got this, Gary. There's 99 other zombie agents down there. Kill them and you'll get the best gear back.
Kill them and we'll give you a new chair for your desk.
Wouldn't that be nice?
No. No, it wouldn't.